fix this. Always gotta fix things after you go live because it messes up when you go live.
Fantastic.
Are you ready for your first trial?
Yeah, I guess.
What?
You put me as a tag.
Yeah.
I'm a 0. I'm a nobody. I'm not.
You're nothing.
I'm nothing. I'm nobody. What is... We played this game last week. And what are the people that... The best of the best, but what are they called?
The ultimates?
Oh, yeah.
Or the super duper high school level?
Yeah, I'm not an ultimate. I'm a nothing. Oh, yes, the controller. Please hand this to me. We're back!
Unless you want to play on the keyboard.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I guess, because I've been playing on this.
So last time, Sayaka died. Oh no.
Oh no! And Junko!
Oh yeah, her too. I'll be honest, it's always such a like... It's always just like a quick, like nothing death that's like, oh yeah! Other people died, didn't they?
They did. Okay, are you ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Are you ready for your first investigation?
Not really. I don't know what it...
You literally cannot miss evidence.
Can I talk to her body?
You can. You literally cannot miss evidence because it would not let you progress. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to
Yup,
check for a
it's
pulse.
lifeless.
Like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood.
Oh no.
Frankly,
Miracles happen.
I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Yeah.
You're just a stupid poor person.
With my money, I can survive anything.
Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second.
Now he's getting it.
She's dead? Then that means... What? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Somebody help me!
No.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? I fucking... Her tiny hands, her big head. Okay. I can't remember where we start searching for Sayaka's killer. I don't know if I'm going to do any voice acting today. I'm a little hyped up, so I can't remember anything.
So, doesn't that mean you would want to go over the top?
You would think.
I was gonna say, if your voice is hurting today, you don't have to do
It's not hurting.
as much.
I just can't remember anyone's voice.
That's okay, because you can just make the voices up each time.
Wow.
It's your choice.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway.
Sam.
I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
We need a guard for the guard.
Actually... What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. You're right, a guard for the guard. Well, fuck you!
So
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. But if you two teamed up, then we need a guard for... and we just keep going and going until everyone's around the crime scene.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
That's true. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. But
Don't mess up.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay, am I able to just go ahead and start? Do I need to talk to everyone?
You can always try to leave. I think it'll usually tell you when you get everything, but if you try to leave, it'll be like, there's still something they need to do here.
Justice. Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. I guess I need to talk to everyone.
You might be able to just go to Kyoko, and she'll probably say something.
Mm-hmm.
Usually whoever wants to talk to you is like the one that'll interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
Shut your mouth. This is an
Don't
educational institute.
Don't you dare talk back about the school regulations.
We're gonna find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. Okay, is that it?
Just
Okay, whatever. I guess I need to continue. Why are there balls everywhere?
Jim.
Yeah, but put your stuff up. Very good. Make that sound, please.
What, the sound effect?
Yeah. Thank you. Ifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Do the sound again.
what should I
Someone
do?
got
It's true.
right in front of us. They start sobbing. I can't I want to talk to Scissors Girl, but I have to angle it properly.
Yeah, angle it.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth and talk.
Nothing to say.
Alright.
Let me out of here!
He wants to leave.
Yes. Not gonna voice that?
I mean, when the voice line itself usually says the line, I'm just like, there's no point. It's close
So you
enough.
finally noticed.
Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I know something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto Storm.
You did it, you did it.
She's right! Blub, 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 blub.
Could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong! For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
Check it out, I got her key too.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't sneak in the room and kill her.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! The look in everyone's eyes has done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. That feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Lakota?
Me? Are we done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anymore?
what should we?
I'd rather you didn't, no.
We'll die!
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
Perish.
That Kiko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
The killer. It's like that, Kyoko. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? Better head to the scene of the crime.
That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You
they
fucking
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself.
Alright.
And then you'll be put on trial. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
I do like the sound effects of everyone like sprinting off their like full speed, like.
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? Ma'am, ask every true crime podcaster.
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you.
suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me! Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
got bigger hands.
To punch with. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well just check to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
What? Or wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway.
She immediately is like, what the fuck does that mean?
She's like, I'll load this blood right now with Junko's body in the room.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Did everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do
if you
something.
look at the Monokuma file.
Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution.
Sit with me now.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate.
Now we got the trial. Or
Guess I
investigation.
should look through that Monokuma file we got before. Victim, wait. Oh. Let's see if I can. No, okay, whatever.
You can just keep doing.
Well, I was
Makoto.
gonna do Monokuma's voice, and I was like, eh. The victim was Sayaka Maizano. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Well, maybe a big wound. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to figure out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth. That we can all survive. Or Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed by a Mordor. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ba-ba-da-ba. Are you gonna help with the investigation, Chihiro? But
Yeah, come on.
I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. That's really And you doing okay, buddy?
No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Fair enough.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, Goddess Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here!
Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Am I gonna say ugh or erg? That's it! The monitor Monokuma always shows up on. That's gotta be a clue here. Or not. I better get back to the investigation. Okay,
The body.
What thing? What are you? Wow! Someone's spying on us with that camera. Who is it? And what for? Now I can just leave. Yes.
I don't remember if it's in this game, but I think in the future games they give you a thing that like shows you on the map where you still need to investigate.
Got a display case, our trophies and other items.
But that's what I'm here for.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Please tell me. Thank you. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained.
Aren't you lucky?
I am. I hate traveling. Better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember
Maybe.
correctly. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. Wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that doesn't seem wait. No, that seems impossible.
You know, sometimes you get a little scared and
Sometimes you do open the door. Same goes for you, Saika. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. That's what my parents do. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Again, Makoto, I hate you. I despise you. Do not come in my room.
Your room. My room. After saying that, there's no way she'd have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Saika was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Nice! Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section
You're
of
now
the
where
handbook.
you now get to see all the nice bullets.
Looking
You'll
at
get
this
that little bit of dopamine every time you get a truth bullet. It'll tell you, nice.
And I'll be like, me? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Saika see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Okay. Gouges on the bed are like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Did she kill herself?
It'd be kind of wild to do all that just to kill yourself.
Inside the drawer, I don't see any evidence that... Oh, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's fine. Haven't had any reason to open. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Lots of...
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood
What?
to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Oh, actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we?
Nice. Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your hand. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Tools are handy, make me feel like building.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the
Sakura's a
rest of
good
you
girl.
come up with, I will follow your lead. I'm my best girl. More glitter, more glitter. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And
I wonder.
It's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. Top of that, some of the gold coating has come off with parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touched a little bit. Nice! Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So you can, like, in your handbook, go to each of the evidence to, like, read the descriptions and everything. But honestly, personally, I don't think it's, like, worthwhile, you know? Usually in the trial, it's relatively obvious what you need to use. But you can also, like, review all that before the trial and during and everything.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Oh wait. No, I was just looking at the sheath. Oh.
No, it's okay. You are looking at the sheet.
There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the
Like-
sheath get scratched up in the first place?
That's so...
Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath?
Whoever, like, doesn't know how to actually use a sword, they're trying to, like, cut open the sheath.
Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Yeah, we love that Danganronpa.
I don't want to leave, I just... Oh wait, hey! Okay, whatever. I went right through them! There are scratches and gouges on my walls and
Kill
bed.
Mondo.
Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
What?
And there was a lot of screaming.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Nice. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet of your hand. Let me in! Hey, Kyoko. Kylie called her name while she's investigating the...
Hey, Kyoko.
What are
I'm
you
being
doing?
quiet unless in case
Isn't
the
it
murderer's
obvious?
still around.
Which they definitely are.
No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
Down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Makoto, are you
Stupid.
stupid?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Sayaka is actually a clean freak, and she did in fact use the lint roller everywhere.
Everything. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth blood section of your head. Can I go into the bathroom?
You may investigate the body.
By the door. What's green? Bop, bop, bop. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom.
I puked all over the body. Could not handle it.
Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Hey, we got blood. What does that say? Looked past Sayaka to the wall behind it. There I saw 73011. Written in blood with an oh. What is it? What? Okay. 11037.
It's like a Japanese manga where you read backwards.
Whoa. Did Sayaka do this?
Maybe. I'm sorry.
Are
I'm
you
dying.
okay? What's happening?
I'm just clearing my throat. I apologize. There's no quiet way for me to do it. I can't be like.
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. That
Kinda
sure
fucked up.
is a knife.
Kind of fucked up someone who would use her blood to do math.
Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Or whatever they used to kill her. Where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's some sort of glittery... There's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. It's definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth blood section of your hand. That wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she already been killed? Well, someone stepped on it. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. But to get into the bathroom, you have to, like, fuck with the door. Talk about the blood.
You can press Y to see.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, enough out of you.
No, she doesn't get that reference.
No, I don't get that reference.
That's the other game series.
Oh.
We should maybe possibly do the non-re games for Zero Escape. Oh, I guess you can't do just the wrist. Okay, then I guess you're done. That lets you go. Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto?
The body.
Bloody numbers. Dying message. Not what I meant to hit. Never seen something written in blood before. We gotta get out, bud. It was really her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Or dead.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? The numbers she wrote. What do they mean?
The numbers mean something.
11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use white block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way you found her. I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? Result?
well,
Think about it. I don't know. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. But we all have to! What do you mean?
Kyoko like, Makoto, I know, you're the main character. You're the only one. You'll actually... I think the other games get better at this, but this one in particular, like, it's very much a meme where they're like, they'll like be getting at a point during the trial, then they'll be like, tell him, Makoto. And it's like...
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean tell him, Makoto? It's like, you're the one with the answer. Like, why are you putting this on me?
Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your book. I legitimately do not know. It sounds like Kyoko knows Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to number, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
Something I want to ask you about. You know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
It's stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like, especially later on in the game, it'll be very funny every time they're like, tell him, Makoto. It's like, it's like you're the one that knows.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken door. Huh? The doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. It is broken.
I don't know why it took you closing the bathroom door to be like, oh hey, the doorknob's broken. You would have to grab the broken doorknob and then be like, oh, huh.
Display stand the sword was on.
No longer.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happened, there's no way you can know. Perhaps this was another of Monica's strategies. Secrets?
You have to investigate the actual door that you just closed.
God. What the heck? Doorknob's practically about to fall off.
Again, he
Why
would
is
have
it
to
like
grab
this?
this doorknob, which is hanging on one screw.
Someone must use a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? To murder? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom's the lock, right? Stood there for a while, lost in thought. But apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. Remember, you mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
So
Interesting.
Sayaka broke the doorknob.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
That clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Okay.
As the main character, everyone is very not helpful to you.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Nice. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your... I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the deep side. Besides Cadet, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in the video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
Also programmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what her DVD would have for evidence. It sounds like you just want to get into this girl's business.
This identifies my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Someone switched her. Oh, this is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless? But why would anyone do that?
Good catch.
Thank you. I just wanted to get in there.
Well, you slept here. I don't remember... Okay, I think you do switch rooms back. Yeah.
Okay. I love sleeping in a murder scene. The one thing in this trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in this video. I wonder what did she see?
I'm sure the video couldn't have been that bad.
It might be worth checking out anyways. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Her as a ghost is like, why? Are you reaching for a moment? Howdy, partner.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Yes.
Very strange. Mr. Naeki, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
no sis.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
What is this? Do you really think I'm guilty?
You know, Murray gets a deep voice.
Does he?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Okay. He'll like break out into a deep voice every now and then.
Trash room. That he specifically said I should. Whatever. Freak.
At least you can see the trash room. Do you like that walking back?
It's locked.
Yeah, you're not allowed in.
There's a hat on the floor. Rattle, rattle. Door won't fold. Oh, money.
Money.
Money, money, money.
It's alright. There's no free
yes.
time between now and the trial.
It's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get the gate open?
No entry beyond this point. Only person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Stupid. Faster just go around and ask the others.
you
Okay. Nice. Cleaning duty. God.
Do you understand why the cleaning room is so big now?
Yeah.
You want me to make it easy? Well. Okay, you gotta find out where the murder weapon came from, talk to programmer, and figure out who's in cleaning duty now. Yeah, this little like curved area, you actually can't go in that. There's a flat wall in front of that.
Okay.
It's annoying.
Yeah, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started.
This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. What you mean?
I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm.
I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here.
To tell you the truth,
I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Hanging around the kitchen?
I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, I need to move as fast as I can.
Never have a time limit on the investigation. You're free to do what you want.
This one. A knife is missing. There are all kind of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oops, and veggies. There's a bunch of
Hopefully they
vegetables
don't go
all
bad
over.
just sitting there.
Don't see anything noteworthy, but money! I want to see the trash! The trash! Surveillance camera in the kitchen too. Like, if you watch me, there's no way I can concentrate on cooking. Monokuma's just like, you should have used the aromatics first! No, no, no!
They say the magic word.
Marbled meats! Salted meats! Now's no time to be thinking about food.
I am kind of hungry though.
I have not eaten since I've been kidnapped. This is when the monitors, Monokuma is on, they even put him in the hospital. And he shows up. Like, get out of my kitchen!
Monokuma.
I miss Cooking Mama. And
Yeah.
it's very sad that apparently the newest cooking game was shit.
Well, I think the newest cooking game was straight up like they were using people's GPUs for a cryptocurrency scheme.
I did hear this, yes. Hey, so did you notice that one of the
It's
kitchen
wild.
knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there.
Isn't the like dining hall closed at nighttime?
It is!
That's not like a hint or anything.
Okay.
But, just like I feel like they forgot they made that rule of it being closed.
But when I finished my tea and I went back in the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you're drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it! Nice! Like, how did they pronounce her name?
Owie.
Awie's account has been added to the truth bullet section of the... Hey, by the way, ma'am.
What?
Did you really kill Sayaka? No!
Did Ellie snore or something?
No, because she's asked me if I killed Sayaka when I did not come in here to get a knife. What? Of course not. I would never. Ina, do you really think I murdered her?
Because,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people
Kinda fucked
becoming
up for
good
you,
friends. Then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Well, bye.
To go to the programmer. I'd assume she'd still be in the gym. Classroom.
As you can tell, I don't know this black secret beauty.
Oh yeah, I think all the blackboards have like fun little messages on them.
Yeah. Soko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty?
what's
Like, I
your
know anything
problem?
about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that. Ooh!
Taka. Do you like this room's wallpaper?
No, I don't like any of the wallpaper that has been shown thus far.
There he is. Taka. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning.
Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty.
Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now.
That's wrong!
Actually, no.
Okay, then who is?
Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty.
Count
then.
on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Thank you, Taka.
Huh?
I said thank you, Taka.
Ah. Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. Fair. Okay, I will continue to wander around. There it is. Okay. This is the noise. The gym.
The gym.
Made it.
Yeah, do you like... I think every investigation scene has different music. Or at least, like, everything except for the last one. The last one always has really good investigation music.
Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Saiko left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well don't worry about it. Thanks for trying anyways. Even she doesn't know. Or could she? Maybe no more than she's letting on.
Murder!
No, could it be?
Alright.
Okay. No.
Help me!
Alright, so...
So you just gotta talk to who's on cleaning duty. Ada.
Okay. Weirdo.
No mama.
Mother. Okay.
Not that you really have to, because you just have to go down here, but...
Despair Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, that is like the dorms, right? Okay. It's like, what the hell is that?
Monokuma likes little jokes. He thinks he's a little jokester.
That's true. He's a little joke.
There he is. Thank God he hasn't moved.
God damn.
That's right. We fucking hate that guy.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be filled with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can skate in front of the trash room.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Everyone keeps wanting me to know that.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
You also throw the dead bodies back there. That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually,
Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes hardened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, the destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that,
Hey, you bastard.
hey fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
I want to go through the ladies'
You.
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it
You want to
Oh
dig
my
through all
God.
the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
What? What is in girls' trash?
What is in girls' trash?
No way
I don't
to
know.
think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe they'll get tired of 2D and then turn to.
Isn't it usually you get tired of 3D and then you go to 2D?
Aw.
What do you mean?
I feel like the characters are usually just like, oh, 2D's like the best, and then they're like, oh, like the second they see a girl, they're like, oh shit. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC
Pigs.
figures.
Figures.
Figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Loser. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that there's a very easy solution.
Kill him.
Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing it.
Why are we
Yeah,
all
but
choosing her to do that?
she's strong.
Yeah, but like, just fucking want to.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyways, on another topic. Hifumi,
Bring it
since you're
back
on
around.
cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. You haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just
You
hoping
like
to
his
get to the
lies?
trash room. Look around.
You
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
Pretty sure this might be the last thing, and then you'll move on to the trial. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming.
What the hell are you talking about?
Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever. Please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used to flip the switch next to me.
I also don't know the reference.
It sounds kind of familiar.
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you?
You are with me.
You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Some trash!
Right.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
What is that?
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all
Okay.
7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Well, I know that reference.
I think most people do. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Nina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Don't know.
I don't know that either, but if you put it in a room where the sunlight hits it, it will burn your home down. Yeah, but I get what you're trying to say, but who would this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still all be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure.
Okay,
Shattered
I
crystal
guess.
ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
And an errand has been added to your to-do list.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
What the? Anyways, it looks like a piece of cloth.
I don't know how many, like, pop culture references were, like, directly translated, and how many were like, we should try to think of something that the Western audience will understand.
It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people with white button-up shirts.
Dang.
This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet
Burnt
section
shit.
of the burnt
Burnt bitch.
Section of your handbook.
Go on, jump in.
Okie dokie. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now!
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
I see.
Yesterday, as soon as appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I hadn't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. Yet.
That means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate by throwing the crystal ball at it, even though the gate slats are really small.
Yeah.
Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and these glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nyagi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Can I press the buttons?
Try. Probably best to turn off the incinerator, right?
Yeah. Everything. To the gym!
To the person that would own this thing. Okay, so it does have exclamation points for all the rooms you have to visit, but it doesn't tell you when you're like done visiting them.
Uh-huh.
Bumpers to be able to go to different. Then you can go to the entryway. Yeah, so it's kind of annoying because it's like, okay, I have to go to all these rooms, but which one is left? So you do have to keep a bit of a mental checklist.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now, I've had enough, gotta break free.
Hero, snap out!
Oh, okay, I was really hoping he was gonna be like, okay. Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar? Did he gather this?
I guess so. That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how'd it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me?
Crystal can still break.
He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon.
I suppose those people would like it.
Would they? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now.
Lot to unpack here.
So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Laundry room, you
You
say?
left it in the laundry room. Means anyone could have found it and taken it.
White button-up shirt, you say?
To pieces. Or to shreds.
To shreds, you say?
Shattered crystal ball has been updated in the truthful section.
Hey.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 years. The amount to be like $1 million.
Good. $1 million?
It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Laundry room!
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I guess there's more to do because it didn't tell you to leave. It's like, once you do everything, it'll be like, oh hey, trial time. Yeah, that was it.
Take me.
The little squares are where you can teleport, I think. Laundry. Fantastic. Oop, right. I knew. Laundry. Yeah, I don't. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what else they want from me right now. Let's see. Talk to programming. Link to the weapon. Talk to Hifumi. Talk to Yasuhiro.
The washing machine has nothing.
Yeah, I don't think you actually did have to go to the laundry room.
No.
Let's see. Try going back to the room. Here's kind of part of the problem is whenever you're pretty sure you got everything, the game will not tell you where to go next, so you might just have to like ask around or something.
Very strange.
I didn't talk to him.
Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you got it all wrong. Saika and I switched rooms last night. I didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
No. Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
No. Ugh. The reason why Saika was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms.
Maybe they would have killed
She's
you.
dead because of me? That it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
If that's really true, then I...
Try going back in the room. See if,
Murder.
Unless, I don't think it'd be relevant, but did you check Junko's body again?
I did.
Yeah.
It's just like, she dead.
Let's see, press Y, is there any, like...
Okay, the school must have given...
Press Y. Bed, the drawer, scratches. I assume the trash can is nothing. Was there anyone that we were like, that was like, come back to me in a bit? I'm gonna try searching her again. No, I think I've already covered everything. Hina said she was alone in the dining room. Check the map. Maybe there is an exclamation point that we didn't really go over.
Okay.
Alright, so kitchen.
Talk in the dining hall.
Went into the Sayaka's room. Oh, you haven't seen the DVD yet.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, okay. So, to the AV room, which is, I think, yeah, in the other section. Yeah. Okay. This should be the last thing. We delve into her business, and then we can move on.
Be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD that Saika threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. Then,
Wow.
an image slowly appeared. Some kind of concert. Standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka, who was there along with the The fart,
I don't
right?
I don't think they pointed out to you in this, but I just had to make sure you knew about this girl's face.
Okay. She was there along with the friend she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing in the front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to flow out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made
Except
them
for the
that much
one on
more
the far. Right.
There's a reason they put her in the back.
Suddenly the screen went dark. Moment. I saw something I could hardly believe.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
Also, your video just had like fucked up furniture. This one actually shows people like collapse on the stage.
This ultra successful team suddenly fell apart.
None of them will
Photoshop's pretty
ever
good.
perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So
She could
here's
do a
the
solo
billion-dollar question. What, oh
Yeah,
what
everyone
would it
died,
cost the
but I
group to
mean,
go to
I'm doing
pieces?
great.
People do it all the time. Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right?
Intarnation.
They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? He's a bear. Ding dong, bing bong.
We did it. We investigated.
Yay!
Yay! Do you know who did it?
So,
No!
I'm getting tired of waiting.
Well, it will
What
be
say we
revealed.
just get started,
Alright.
It's time
Okay.
for the
Monokuma always says he's tired of
long-awaited
waiting, but it's just like, you did everything.
Class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
You know, the
Please go through
yeah, I
the
was gonna
red
say, you know, the
door
big
on
red
the
door?
first floor of the school.
That
See
one.
you.
Can I just go?
It usually pops you in front of it, and you just have to walk to it.
Everyone's here.
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
Bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it. Do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
Sayaka, you gotta tell them.
He picks up her corpse
Yeah.
and starts like miming
shit.
and like opening her mouth to be like, no, Makoto didn't kill me. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will
We
transport
all
you
have
to
to
the
fit in
courtroom,
the elevator.
Big elevator.
where all your fates will be decided.
I was gonna say it can fit 15
I'll meet
people
you
on
all
my.
down
Oh wait,
there.
13. And then you can choose to talk to everyone right before the trial, or you can just be like,
They hate me.
Well,
Yes, indeed.
Are you scared?
"Are you scared,
No,
baby boy?"
scared isn't quite right.
Makoto,
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to terms with it. Someone's gonna die. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice and
real
try
white
and give
knight.
myself some courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart racing. Starting to race faster and faster. With everyone else already on the elevator, when I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move.
So the trial is pretty great because we don't have to voice any lines,
Woo!
except for Makoto's inner dialogue.
Okay. Steel box is sent in with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement.
But if you like really don't want to do that either, then
Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom?
No, Monokuma, have you ever seen a real courtroom?
It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
but there's like the throne and the chairs that face over each other. Not even close. It's total shit.
Thank you, Mondo.
well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats.
No.
After the missing ones. The seats were arranged in a giant circle, set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It also meant that it'd be easier for anyone to train their attentions to unease of anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Also, yeah, you just gotta stand there for the entire time.
So the curtain on our first case opened. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
He will do that every time.
Okay.
And save wherever. Alright, so this is where you can like go through all your all the evidence if you want to, just to like kind of remind yourself, be like, okay, this.
I
Go
know everything.
to set skills. So I forget how you get SP, but basically that's your like limit for how many skills you can set. Yeah, it's like maybe you'll be able to set like 2 or 3 skills depending on which ones you want.
I only have 2. Oh wait. Probably like that one. Oh, okay, so I can do it.
Wait, that's effective during what? Okay, yeah. I'll do more damage. What does that one do? Let's see. Okay, yeah. This one's pretty helpful because, like, the truth bullets can be very slow. This one will, like, make them shoot off. But I'd say it's pretty helpful. And you increase the time limit. Hooray. Alright. Then we start.
Trial! All rise! We could not sit down.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the
I'll
class
let you
trial.
choose if you want to just, like, skip the
your
dialogue or
votes
not.
will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Definitely.
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Very good. I love the vibrating portrait.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Why?
What's going on with those pictures?
They have to take
I
place in the
feel
trial.
awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship
Their ghosts are here.
penetrates.
No, Hifumi.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there
You know,
16
Monokuma's
seats?
gotta be there, but he gets the throne.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our
Okay.
room here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Weird added.
That about
Like
does it for the
Monokuma.
preamble. Yet first up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Also, you now get to hear all the sweet trial music.
Okay, it's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
So don't fuck up.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
I'll let you decide whether you get the game to give you a tutorial or me.
As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will load into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, and then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun!
Okay, so a few things I didn't tell you. It will keep going through your conversation, so don't worry if you miss.
Okay.
Okay, so you get one bullet, so. And you're looking for the lie. Which one is the lie? And you can press, I think, the right bumper. Yeah, right bumper will slow it down, but that uses up your, like, slow power.
And the murder
Let's hit Y.
on the photo.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
And the yellow text is what is, like,
The killer must have
thing you
taken
can
her by
shoot. White
surprise
text you
while she
can't
was
do
in the
anything about.
bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
You also have to aim.
Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for half of my row.
You can also press the left bumper and that'll speed up the conversation.
This first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. We're unable to spot and refute some lies or contradictions.
Okay.
In the group of statements,
tell you.
some words appear in a different color. Do you have any choice? That represents a potential pull in the person's statement, possible weak spot. It's expected to be important, though not always in accurate sections of the person's statement. The truth words are only effective against the thoughts. So when you see them come up, take aim and carry them, only if you're actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. I will not
fast
do
forward is
that.
B. Well, it helps if you, like, miss it. And, you know, since it's at the end of the conversation, you can just be like, okay, I don't want to listen to all this. I want to get to the end.
Well, then good luck and have fun.
Because this is
I
each
assert that the one who was
one of these little
was
blips
Miss
is like
Sayaka
a
Maizona.
statement that's said.
Yeah, we know that.
So you would have to wait all the way to the end.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
I get nervous, so
And
I'm
you
gonna
get 11 and a half minutes. So you have.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yeah, the robot skill's pretty good.
Huh?
The robot skill's pretty good because the bullets would be a lot
Just
slower,
a
I
second,
think.
Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
I didn't go in your room.
I was
With the
too
way
scared.
things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who do you think?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
They'll move because there's no exit
The
other
killer
than one.
followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
You forget his actual voice.
No, it's just like, yeah, it's a real trial. Was a kitchen knife.
Eventually you'll start to get more than one bullet, so then you actually have to make a choice and switch between.
So what was used to kill her?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
So what was used to kill her?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Right bumper B
Without a
speeds it
doubt,
up, right
that
bumper
is the
is
murder
slow
weapon.
down.
So the
Like,
killer
a
used
limited
some
slow
random
down.
knife they had.
The slowdown can also help because it just gives you time to to aim and then shoot.
No. I do think
Later
it was
on,
a
you'll
knife,
have some
but
really
not just
quick
any knife.
statements
I'm
coming.
almost positive it was a
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking
You
out.
can definitely see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
You could kind of see the big knife.
I could
If
totally
you
see
look
that
real
being a
close.
kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her,
Come
right?
on, dude, we were friends.
Right. Makoto's room was the
No friends, baby.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
A bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down. So you can pay. I am now burping a lot. So you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Huh?
I said, get it out.
On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. If the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. I have anxiety, so everything's a rush.
You have over 10 minutes.
That's so little.
You've got time.
So I
You have
guess there's no
12
question that
minutes.
the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in
I keep forgetting it's why. Why?
It's alright, you got it. Well, if I told you if you missed, it just automatically failed
Okay,
you.
wait.
I would
Hold on.
feel real bad.
I didn't take the
No,
knife
it's
from
okay.
the kitchen.
You can miss like
Next
1,000
you're
times
saying you're
and
not
nothing
the
will happen.
killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you
Sayaka.
think, Hina?
And me? What?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I don't remember anything. I was hungry.
Finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives is gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Iso's going like, you know what, actually, I think I did.
And you're like, wait.
You don't think so?
That's how I talk, asshole.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something
I like that
that?
she's smiling in her little vibrating portrait.
Speaking of which, I'd like
It
to
always
ask
uses the
Fair,
default.
If
Also,
there is an
I don't know if
accomplice,
you noticed
do
yet,
they
but
also become blackened?
whatever emotion she's feeling, he does
So
hair
you
also
ask,
like
and so
gets
I
like
shall
that.
answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the
So not really a
killing
point to
will
have
get
an
to
accomplice.
graduate.
Unless.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Probably not.
What if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Right, so
Anyway,
one
I
person.
didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
But did you just say you were alone?
I hate to have to
I don't
ask,
think she
but
said
just
she
to
was
be
alone,
sure,
but she didn't like
Sakura's-
say.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
You're not allowed to sleep?
There you are. You just have to sleep in a room.
Oh, okay.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay
I don't
over.
remember any of the rules.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You can only
Not
sleep
really,
in the
but okay.
Yeah.
You stayed over? Doesn't
Unless
that
a third
violate
party
one
saw
of the
them
school
together.
regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a
Um,
girl spend the night
oh.
together? It's unwholesome.
She...
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
What the heck, dude?
But if it
I'm
wasn't
fucked up.
either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Who did it? Who
One
did
other
it?
person
dumped
did
it?
come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
I forgot his voice for a second. He sounds like a dork.
Well, because
He's a very low, just
they're
like
not here anymore.
non-enthusiastic.
Which one?
Yeah,
Sayaka.
there are two.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later,
Do your
She
headphones
wound
have to
up
charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it just like beep at you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can take care of that.
Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
The person that was just said. You'll also get these sometimes where you have to like choose out of 3.
Then
Sayaka
Sayaka's
is the one who took the knife?
And you can like choose the wrong answer.
That's
and
the
it'll just
only
take some
possibility.
health off.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went
So she
straight
did
to
leave
the
the
kitchen.
room, and so she possibly switched the place.
As she
Possibly.
left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Yeah.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Are you a fucking idiot?
Uh-oh.
see, he did do it after all.
There are many things like this where it's like, yeah, see, there's no way this could happen,
No,
and then it's like,
you're wrong.
oh shit.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
I wish to fight everyone.
You possess a most terrifying
You may do so in a duel.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna
Hold
die!
on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the
Thank
killer,
you.
wouldn't you say?
At least one person with their head on straight.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Broke the
And
doorknob!
until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
But I
Bewildering?
won't say what the mystery
What the hell are
is.
you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Oh, I don't know. What was missing?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't!
Don't you?
What?
See?
What was missing?
See, they'll be like, you know, Makoto knows.
As things advance further in the class trial, the
So this-
Hangman's Gambit
This
will
is
eventually
basically,
take place.
you're just playing Hangman. You have to
I
pick
don't
the
know
right
what that is,
letters.
but- oh, okay. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, and then press the Y button to shoot the desired letter. Shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence. This gauge reaches 0, or if you'll run out of time, you Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be. But if we can't figure out what that something is...
Also, these games are all like taking place in Makoto's head, and so he's just like standing there. Which letters?
Oh! Hair! Hair!
Some things take multiple hits.
Thank you!
Also, if it was the wrong letter, it just wouldn't like go in.
Oh, okay.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime
That's
scene.
why hair is not
crime scene is in my room.
indicator of evidence at a crime scene because it can belong to anyone or anything or any animal, and many people have been arrested, and it's bad evidence because of it.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body
Yeah, probably have to get rid of the
not
whole
just
ass
her
body.
head.
Try to throw her through the slates. It's not going through.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
I've been saying!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
I mean, it's definitely not anyone that's bald, but we all... So...
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto
She's on
couldn't
my
have done
side!
I like her
I
little
would
smirk.
like to
She's
hear
like,
these reasons.
I thought you were also on my side!
Do you remember anything remarkable
Sakura's
about
like,
the
just gotta be
bathroom at
sure.
the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did
Right
the
in the
killer
gut.
get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
They did!
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
I do remember this one.
Very good.
Thank you. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is object the killer broke.
Okay, so someone to also do this. We have to choose the right evidence.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob?
Why the
What
doorknob?
doorknob?
The doorknob for
There's
my
no
bathroom.
doorknob on my
It was
bathroom.
completely broken.
I know they would never do it, but I'm like looking at everyone's clothes to see if they have like
See
a
how the
missing
top
little
part was
sleeve.
unscrewed?
I'm like, that'd be
and
too
the
easy.
doorknob's about ready to
Yeah,
fall off?
no. Basically, imagine,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
imagine
true.
them as cartoon characters,
What
like
does it
Parallel
mean?
Prince, where Timmy had literally just like 20 outfits that are all
Yeah.
the same.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Probably
Fucking
not.
open it.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look
Go on,
at how the
Makoto, tell
incident
them.
unfolded. Hopefully.
Damn it, I thought she was gonna say that. Kyoko said
No,
it was
you'll
gonna
get it
look
more towards the end, but for now they'll just kind of be like, "Eh, you know this, don't you?"
I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates, which is... Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. The truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute instead, you'll also lower your trust with everyone. Your influence gauge will take damage. This is important because if 0, you fail.
And then you choose to restart and you'll be fine.
You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine what actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Alright. Ray?
You gotta figure out what's happening.
You might even have more than one bullet. Never mind.
Door frame.
What would that refute?
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Right.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, what? Oops.
Finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
To finish the job.
That's okay. I just have to wait for it to loop back through.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
It's hard. Okay, so B goes through.
Do what? Yeah, B roll fast forward. Go on, W, you did it! You son of a
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
Oh yeah, you can also speed up and slow down their voices.
Okay, well that was
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Wait, what? What?
The killer did try to bust down the door.
Oh, did I actually do the
The
wrong
incident
one?
took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back. At that point,
The killer had because Sayaka
There
had
we
locked
go. I just remember he said it and I was like, oh.
I know, it's okay. You got it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention
was my
that
room.
is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
For whatever reason.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But
We
you
just see
know,
Monokuma drinking
you're supposed to be the
drinking,
ultimate
he,
lucky
almost
student.
chokes. So he's like, oh yeah.
But they
Yeah.
have such a cruddy door.
Sure,
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Well, it was stuck.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The door stuff. The door stuff. Otherwise, they pretty.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
You're saying it's like anybody, but it could be anyone.
Inconceivable.
The culprit is going through psychosis.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Sayaka. That's how you pronounce it.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
There would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by
That
force or simply
idiot.
by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
You
Definitely
really wanted to kill this
something
person.
I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to
Or
be
is this all
someone
part
who
of your
didn't know
alibi
they'd
to
switched
make us
rooms?
think it's
I
not you?
swear, I did think he was gonna say that, and I was about to lose
Then
my
Makoto
mind.
couldn't have done it.
There will be a lot of things like that where you're just like, we've gone over this point like 10 times.
Okay, then who did do
We're
it?
trying to figure it out.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without
Shut
saving.
the hell up.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right
No.
now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Have we not gone over the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the point of, if we don't...
seriously needs
if
to
we're not
do
right,
something.
we all die?
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Okay.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Also broke that knob and then put it back.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
I'm not allowed.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
But as we can see with the lockpicking
How
lawyer,
about this? The killer
all
got in
lockpicks
easy way.
are pickable. Or all locks are pickable.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue
Sir?
against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Fumi's about to beat you.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because...
You're allowed to, like, try wrong options. You don't have to worry about, like, picking the right one the first time. So just pick away.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Uh-oh.
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What do you got? What does it say? There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two, in 5 minutes when I've seen you in my rooms. I got the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh? Makoto, you wrote that note.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there.
It kind of picks and chooses sometimes. There's sometimes where it's like, okay, I didn't think that would be an actual factor. I thought this was just like, you know, anime logic. But apparently that is the case.
So, Makoto.
Oh, well, I was gonna mean like, you know, most media and stuff doesn't actually take in how real forensics and such work.
Oh, yeah, that too.
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
You know, someone else could just write the, okay. That note. Sayaka wrote it?
Oh, you know what, that too. There will sometimes be like very
The
very
note was
weak
likely her
points
way
that
of
they'll
getting in
like
touch
really
with a
lean
certain
in on.
someone.
It's like I don't know if you can really consider that like solid
She
evidence,
must have
but
slid
like
it under their
sure.
door to let them know she wanted to
They'll
meet
just
with them
run
in
with it.
secret.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
I mean,
Huh? What
Yeah.
makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, but so
Please.
far anything you've said has
Very
not
well
been
then.
great.
Pay attention.
this is why it's actually still you, Makoto.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically said, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Nice shot.
No, it's
I didn't even hear the rest of the shit. I'm tired of it.
The
You don't
nameplates
have
on
to.
Mai and
You
Sayaka's
got it.
rooms got switched.
Everything else is relevant.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's
Is this
room
game
where
confusing?
Sayaka was.
No.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No, it was not me. It was not.
Okay, then who
Right,
did
Makoto,
it?
you wouldn't have done that. One person.
Switch rooms.
I got it!
Damn.
No.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew
Well,
about
she's the one that
switching
did.
rooms.
He's the one that switched the
So the
nameplates.
only other
Uh-huh.
person besides me who would even know to
So
switch
I'm
the
right.
nameplates.
Okay.
You can also
Your
infer as
reaction
much from
seems
her
like I
note.
was not.
No. It's this point that she's the one that switched it.
No, no.
Uh-oh.
No doggies. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get in trouble.
She specifically
Hey.
tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
I also
Inviting
don't
someone
understand
to
you.
your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened in
happened
that
then
room?
was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Or she attacked whoever she invited over.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Cool, now who is that?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
You know what? I'm gonna be really
yeah.
disappointed if
What's the
Yuko
deal
was
with
the
that
one
sword?
Who did it? Because that's boring.
Yeah. He's dead though.
Sayaka
Yeah, I know. That's why
suggested I
it's
should hold
boring.
on to it. I thought it might
Oh,
come in
because she's
handy if I
already
had to
dead?
defend
Yeah.
myself.
Okay.
Seems
someone's
pretty
like, I have
likely
to
that the
throw your
killer
trial.
used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How
the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The glitter.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
No.
See?
Is that gold?
Do we have like pictures showing up or like how do they know?
It sure is.
We can either assume either they like brought it or
from the replica
have
sword.
pictures.
So
yeah.
we just have the dead body or
it smells
You
in this
barely have to
courtroom
touch
right
that
now.
stuff, and it'll stick right
rotting.
to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
No.
no, we got a lot to do.
Happening. Who led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to clear. Then we're gonna learn about non-stop. Why?
There's a lot that happens here.
I am getting used to them. Start loading multiple truth bullets into your
right.
truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press LB to rotate the cylinder, choose which bullets to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button, then use the left stick.
Oh yeah, see this is another thing where I was saying that the slash in is the wrong slash. It's supposed to be the other way so that it starts on the next line. So that's why it just like messes up this entire line. And they just didn't check for it or fix it.
For our purposes this time, logic difficulty will be set to what? Why? Why are you mean?
It's just getting used to it. You got 3 bullets, and then however many weak points.
When the fighting broke out,
you can press LB to just kind of like
the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And the shit out of her.
And that's exactly what happened.
I don't know what goes where.
There's only one false statement.
Yeah.
When the fighting broke out,
How to slow down again?
a culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
But at least you know it's not that combination now.
Yeah. Oh my shit.
When the fighting broke out,
Does it get rid of that one?
grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
Wait.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Take the time.
She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
Just like each time you get it, Makoto's like,
Actually,
you
no.
fucking
I don't
idiot.
think
You
the
didn't
fight
know about
started
this,
with the
did
sword.
you?
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Something sharp. You mean
Well,
like
you
the
can always
kitchen
like
knife?
pause to read
That
the
was the only
specifics.
sharp thing
Remind
found at the
yourself
scene.
if something doesn't seem like it really makes sense.
Stop jumping ahead.
Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as
You
shit.
can use it as a bludgeoning thing.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually
Depends how
unsheath
they were
the
swinging
sword.
with the knife, because if they're just stabbing, it's already
So
pretty
you're
hard to
saying the
defend.
sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Actually, I'm thinking Sayaka wanted to kill someone, blame it on the
and attacked
photo,
Sayaka
but
before
then
she
she
knew
got
what was
annoyed with
happening.
herself because she's dumb.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
I don't give a shit.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There is a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Is it her fingies?
I got it! You're talking about her palms.
Oh yeah,
right?
also whenever you get a right answer,
The
you'll
palms
get
of her
a
hands
little
were
bit of
perfectly
that.
clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her?
We went over this.
Just look at this
Like I said
goddamn
before,
sword. This thing
the
is
whole
covered
coating on
in
that
shit.
sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume
Well, what we
that's
can
because
barely
whoever
see.
used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Did she have the time?
Sorry, but I don't
You know,
think
because
so.
that's your biggest priority when you're just
you
about
say
killed.
that? Is it because
the
you think I'm
hell?
ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold pudding off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens after
Waters.
Water is off?
Yeah.
I got it!
That's water, can't remove it. It's
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's
blue
time
when
of
you,
death was
try to
around
steal things,
1:30 a.m.
So if you
In
use the
other
bathroom
words,
after that time,
at
can you not
nighttime.
like flush?
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually,
Gross.
It is disgusting. It's the depression, isn't it?
you're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly
Okay.
goatee.
I'm not sure whether to take
Okay.
that as an insult or a compliment.
All these side characters.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Alright, everyone put out your hands. Here's gold.
That's right. Then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
We already went over this.
What happened?
We
to
already
this
said
room?
that the attack started with.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
This bitch was crazy
Far from
too.
it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Nakoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
I'm so
That is a possibility,
You are so
is it
smart.
not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
that would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
And who's gonna listen to this pop versus the ultimate pop idol?
Keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
She doesn't think.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Would you guys believe him? No.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is
You don't know
capable of
me.
that kind of cutthroat behavior.
well,
I'm sure
soft boy, aren't
Sayaka
you?
realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
You were just a punk
She
from
was
the
the
get-go.
ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Where
You're
are you
being
going with all
super
this?
boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful
did
if I had to
done do it?
punish
You
you
just said we
all
don't-
just because
Wait,
you
no, we
ran
do have
out of
time.
time?
We don't actually.
Oh, yeah, we gotta
But,
decide
you know,
who we
in-
think did it.
In universe's sake, there's time. Or as,
Right now,
you
you
know,
just need to concentrate on
or
figuring
until
out the
Monica
answer to
gets
this
bored with
mystery.
the trial.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. I really have like a handful. Okay.
It's true. The dying message.
Okay.
Because you're not on the
It's easy just to
difficulty
say,
anymore.
decide who did it.
But it will get harder.
There just aren't any more clues, right?
Okay.
What? There is a clue!
I know, it was just so fast and so like blatant.
There still might be one clue left.
There's no clues, right?
Sayaka's dying message.
No, you idiot.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Me.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in
Hey,
there.
Harold, what do you know about this number?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one
Yes,
who
ma'am.
wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote them. I can prove it.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that
Okay, I was
finger
gonna say,
to
did
write
it
the
say that
message.
she didn't write it? Or did it say that she did not write it, or that she did write it?
She did write it, but
Okay.
Celeste is like, how do you know?
Okay.
I see.
Because I thought
She
Makoto
broke her
said
right wrist during the
there's
fight,
one
so
reason
she'd
why
have to
she
use her
didn't
left
write it.
hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're letters.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right.
No.
The connecting line is
Well.
barely there. So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa.
I don't
You
know.
might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Okay.
Everyone's gotta be mean to each other. That's just how high school is, baby.
But even
I
if
guess.
it really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Sure thing. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see.
get it.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue card and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Turn her message 180 degrees. Is that right? Am I doing it right?
Upside down, yeah.
Is it completely upside down? Oh! Okay, I got it!
Do you understand?
I understand!
Select someone.
Where do I put that? You bastard! And I shoot him with a gun.
That's
My
right.
truth bullet.
Everyone has a gun
Solving
in the
this
trial
mystery
mess of
is
the game's
simply
played.
to rotate the writing 180
So yeah,
degrees.
the thing that pissed me off when I played this game,
turn
since
the
I
message
played the fan
around-
translation, everyone went by their last names
Oh,
because
okay.
Japanese.
L-E-O-N.
And I was like, it looks like Leon. I was like, but no one.
Who the hell's Leon?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think anyone's called Leon. I literally went through the names. I think I might have just paid attention to the last names. I was like, no one's named Leon. And then yeah, I was like, oh, it fucking was a name. I was like, god damn it.
I think I know how he dies.
No,
I suddenly remember
it's
it.
not random at
Yeah.
all.
But we'll see. We'll confirm.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning
Yeah,
up
I was just
against
like,
it.
damn it, I should have known who it was from the
In that
beginning.
position, she couldn't move
And
to
I
write
just
normal.
thought that no one had
She
that
to write
name, so I
upside
didn't know
down
what
as
Leon
well.
meant.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if
And she
you want.
really didn't press
Write
down
something
when
sitting
connecting
like
the
her,
N.
and the letters.
Probably got pretty tired. But who writes an N
sounds
like
one
that?
hell of a stretch to me.
Yeah, she wrote some pretty bad letters.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say
What
shit
if she was
that.
like, the blood wasn't writing as well, so she had to like dip it in herself to...
Yeah.
If you're not the killer, then why did
Also,
you
yeah,
try
she
to
had to
destroy
do this
the
while
egg?
like her gut was stabbed.
Oh, that explains how the crystal ball got there, because he could throw. Assuming.
Assuming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Oh, Dakota, you know. What was found?
No, it's gone now.
Go on then.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the
So I don't think it was
incinerator,
on
right?
this. I don't know if they do it in this game at all, but I think in either later trials or in later games, they'll have like a halfway
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But this person's
One
like
piece
real
burned off and got left behind.
or pretty close to being done
And
thing.
the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you like his big pin that's on the shirt?
It's a very punk thing.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
We also got like the name.
I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
It's kind of a part of a lot of
That's right.
outfits.
There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Let's go over them, shall
Are
we?
you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Shirt remains as a button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it we need to pay attention to or figure out who's responsible.
I got it!
Right.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say, Leon?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
That's right, brother.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
That's crazy.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Yeah,
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Hey, wait a second. That's me. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning. Miss Ma'am. That's exactly what proves that Leona's the real killer. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
person.
And
person
you'd
is
have
trash.
to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was...
I do the exact same thing.
Oh, look at him. So sad.
I absolutely just make little like infinity symbols whenever I'm idly waiting.
Trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator. No, it's wrong.
The ball! And that's why it's Gossip Hero.
Hold on.
No.
I think
Is
I
it
know how
his
someone could
ball?
dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past
If
the
he
gate,
wants you, it's
you
just
couldn't
a lie.
possibly turn on the incinerator.
You're trying to get me to choose differently,
Yes, you
even though
could.
we already discussed why you failed the first time. Could you pick the
What
first
is
time?
it, some kind of glass ball? It's
The first
busted
time you
to
played, you
hell.
got it wrong.
Oh no, I mean I picked Leon.
Oh.
But, I mean like I should like I saw it in the very beginning. I was like, those are letters.
Okay.
And I turned upside down.
How would you use
And I was
it?
like, who has an L name?
Tell her how to use a glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it divine with it.
But once we like got to that part in the
Killer
trial, I was just
simply
like,
took aim at the
it was
incinerator
him.
switch and threw the. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. That you're back in the gate. Remember
Ain't
what
bad
you
if they
said
miss.
before, Hifumi?
That's you.
Oh, yeah. Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Or a baseball player.
Killer had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
Good at all baseball.
was because the killer was able to hit the
All balls
switch
of
without
base.
opening the gate.
Hitting all those base balls.
Once they got the incinerator
Base.
going, all they had to do was
Base.
ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do
You
is
guys
look
really
at
all
the
been
scene to
ganged
know that
up
the
on
killer
me.
never
Come on.
actually
I'm
went
just a little
inside the
guy.
trash room.
I'm the little guy though.
The shards of broken
My
glass,
birthday.
the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet,
Oh,
right?
no, I'm not good at this.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yes, a baseball player.
That's right. There's no
Especially
way.
the
It'd
ultimate
be
baseball
impossible.
player.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
You're making me It wouldn't have been much challenge because the ultimate baseball star.
Oh boy.
Because the killer is the
all
ultimate
coming
baseball
together.
star.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
You sound stupid.
I
a target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it?
God.
Okay,
But what about this image I found of you leaving the room with blood on your shirt?
Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Alright.
And with that,
So this is the last
we
part.
can end this.
We get to make
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Okay.
Say what you want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It is up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panel. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Climax interference.
Now you make a little comic. So I'll go ahead and tell you, if the pictures show up in like panels already, then that's not a clue that even gets used. But what's the order of events?
Okay, so it'd be this, this, and this. Yeah.
Clap it in. Okay. Also, it won't tell if you're right or wrong until like it's actually going through it.
Okay.
But you just have to fill all the spaces, and then it'll be like, okay, let's try it, let's present it. It's right to left, so. Yeah, I don't remember if this one has like extra clues that we can use. Oh wait, go back a couple of pages. So I can go back a couple of, no wait, that's it. Yeah, so that clue, that shows up in this panel over here. And so you know that clue is not going to be used anywhere because it's the exact same picture.
Okay.
And that's just like a helpful thing of like, okay, is this clue actually going to be used? Smash the thing.
Wait, hold on a second. Yeah. Wait, fuck.
Yeah, they should have had it look through, I feel like. Last one.
This one.
The killer is you!
Open
I
it
think I'd better take one more look back at the case.
If you do it wrong, then it'll basically, like, it'll have you start from where the wrong clue is. Otherwise, you just get to watch a fun little comic and see it all unfold.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell,
Actually, I think it
Sayaka
does
invited that person there intending to kill them.
represent like entire thing, so it's kind of annoying.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Why did she just decide to kill Leon? Of all people.
You know? I don't know.
But then something happened that
I'm
she
sure there's
wasn't
some
prepared
extra
for.
like story or
They
whatever out
grabbed
there
the big
that
sword
explains
and put it in my
why.
room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword
She figured it
broke
would be
Sayaka's
easy,
right
just like,
wrist.
ooh, come to my room.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Instead of running out the room.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead,
It's also
the killer
interesting that
forced
this
the
is like
door
a
open,
Japanese game.
took the
Very
kitchen
like
knife,
anime-like, but it's not super manga-y for like the comic portion.
and stabbed Sayaka.
He was laughing. He got
But with
stabbed.
what
and she was
strength she had remained, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
and then fell back on the message and smeared all the blood.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead,
He didn't even do
the killer
anything. He just
quickly
stared at
began
her and she
destroying the
died.
evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to
This
make
is
sure
just
they
the
got rid
general,
of
like,
any trace that had
Ray
ever
Blob
been
killer.
I know.
I'm pretty sure there were memes about this as well. Just like how this guy's always doing shit.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Yeah, so even still, like, you can hear the
Came
slats
up
seem
with a
pretty
plan
small.
to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
So I don't know if this room soundproof, but if anyone else is in the hallway, I wonder if they can over like
and hit the
shattering
incinerator
glass.
switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
And then missed.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, to be fair, he didn't even know there was going to be like an investigation. He could have just been like, I'll put my shirt in my room because no one's going to be able to look in there. I'll just keep the room locked.
Which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
He was actually sobbing all the way back.
Yeah.
But there was one thing they missed.
Did not.
Part of the
Well.
shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Yeah, to be fair, we could have.
Baboom.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out
Yeah,
of your
you're a
shirt,
thief too.
and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object
Yes,
to
all of
anything
it. I'm
that's been
still
said?
not the killer.
Guess
Do I
what?
object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do.
This will be
I
a thing
object,
with
I
everyone.
object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories.
And I think
We
you
need
might need to
evidence.
do. Oh
Where's
yeah, I
the
think you get the
evidence?
cool like dance battle.
What?
Yeah, you get a rhythm game.
Okay.
It's all bullshit. It's bullshit.
And
and
it's
I
kind of
refuse to
weird and it
acknowledge
doesn't tell you. But I'll tell you how to
I
control
guess
it.
this
Okay.
is as good a time
I
as
think
any
they
to
do
present the
better
evidence that
once.
proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Am I? I have the evidence? The first bullet time battle's about to begin. Would you like to hear? Yeah. What the hell?
Oh, okay, no, this one doesn't control as bad as the
Okay.
one in later games.
Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW.
BT-dubs.
Stupid! What's your proof? Me. Hit me! During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay, press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement.
So basically, any controller do has to be in time with the beat.
Okay, destroy the statement you've locked on with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh boy. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Great, because I already am slightly confused. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that! Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, just like any other statement.
Shows you everything for his thing.
Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge falls to 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So this one, I think if you shoot the wrong bullet at the end, it will have to make you like redo this bit.
Okay, well, we'll see how I do this, because I'm used
When the killer removed the space from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room
since
to
they
do
didn't
it.
explain it. But he'll also have
Instead,
higher health
they
and
must have
higher
used something that belonged to them.
focus gauge. So he'll be able to do something where you can't see where the dots are, so you have to keep keeping the beat without seeing where the dots are.
I refuse to acknowledge
but you can also use your focus gauge, and you can press RB to be able to essentially have free hits.
Stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
So hope you're ready to keep the beat.
Not really, but okay.
Just press A to lock on and Y to shoot.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Wait.
Not a chance.
Wait, what?
It wasn't me.
I am.
Stupid.
I am hitting Y.
Stop talking.
Oh.
Shut up.
Yeah, you have to lock on then hit Y.
Okay.
You got her.
Not a chance. Stupid.
I don't understand.
You have to shoot it.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
I'm literally hitting randomly.
You lied.
You just
Stop
have to
talking.
keep the dots in the circle.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Why did you shoot it?
Yeah, I know, but like,
You lied.
I don't understand.
Shut up.
You keep hitting me.
Yeah, because I have to lock on
Shut
it.
up.
Yeah, you locked on.
Okay.
Now hit Y.
Where's your proof?
And then I'll destroy the state.
Ah, I understand.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
If they get too close, they hurt you.
No, I failed.
And you lost.
I did not understand.
You gotta destroy the statements before they get to you.
Okay. Are we redoing this bit, or am I for real dead?
Nah, you literally get a choice to be like, do you want to give up? Also, yeah, even after all this, everyone votes you.
Wow.
I refuse to give up yet.
Please just let me do this stupid little rhythm. Time on. No, you're Ellie.
And all your health is back.
Woo! Not at all, because I.
When the killer removed the screws
I'll
from the door
understand.
instead,
2
they
buttons.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't understand.
Just literally after you hit A, hit Y.
Stupid.
But I was doing that. Huh?
It didn't look like on the B.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Now you're looking at me and I don't like it.
I know.
It wasn't me.
You're not hitting Y.
I am hitting Y.
You hit it too late.
You lied. Stop talking.
There you go.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
You don't have
Not a chance.
statements.
Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
So the wine also
You
has to be
lied.
hidden.
Stop talking. Shut up.
You don't know what a
Where's
beat
your proof?
is. There you go.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about music.
The screws
later
on
on
the
it is
bathroom
going to give you
doorknob were
multiple bullets.
removed.
You'll have to like quickly be like, which one? Or just like whichever
I
one you
wonder
did
what
use
kind of
in
tool
the
the
trial.
killer used to remove it.
I mean,
Screwdriver.
it had to be a screwdriver, right?
And it wasn't my tools.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, if the whatevers are big enough, he could use like the sword or the knife. Well, the knife was in her. No, yeah, he could use the sword or the knife. I've made do before. A
Lex
penny.
does it in between the door frame.
Like you can use it as a screwdriver.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
It had to be their
I
very
really
own
like
toolkit.
it in the show because
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your
I think it's like
toolkit?
saying like dumbass and it's
If
like,
I'm right about this, then the screwdriver
Like,
will
this is
show
so
some
silly.
evidence of being used.
Stupid!
I also bet you're gonna
And if
look
you
his
say
face.
you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Stew.
It is stupid. I've been caught.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Ellie.
You did it.
We get an A until the very end there. Wah. But I got an A in the end!
And based on that, you get 91, Monokuma? 73. Okay, I don't know what the calculation is.
Looks like
Now we
you
got
reached your
tons of money
verdict.
to use.
Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make
I'm
your
sorry, Ellie.
selection. Oh,
You
just
can
to
do it if you
remind
want.
you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor,
shit.
right? Okay, then let's get excited!
Excited?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
I forget
What's
his
it
name.
gonna
She's the
be?
wrong one.
Well, to be fair, it's at least
Oh, I love this.
it's at least majority vote. You'll never see the screen be wrong.
Okay.
Basically, once the trial's done, it's like, oh, okay, like, that's definitely it. No other surprises.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blacken in this case, someone that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I think we're all forgetting. She tried to kill him too.
Uh-huh.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'm better off if we'd been wrong, because if we came up with this, because if what we came up is really the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me.
I mean,
but even if that's true, it is. I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what was in there.
For some reason, Makoto,
I don't want to
like,
sound horrible.
Uh-huh.
But come on.
Makoto, like, really hard defends Sayaka. He's just like, I can't believe she would do something like that. It's like, Makoto, come on. Like, like, why... In the beginning, like, maybe, yeah, she was like, hey, I remember you from middle school. But later she was like, oh. She's like, hello, perfect scapegoat.
Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
To be fair, like, good idea she had him as a scapegoat. I feel like she would just be like, I'm gonna kill Makoto.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. Have to see something like that happen to them. Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
Like murder.
That's why Sayaka, for all the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. But when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Damn, he took that to heart.
Yeah, he did.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me.
That's right, Makoto.
Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Did she not even remember me from school?
No, to be fair, though, she remembered you before all the stuff happened.
Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. And the Monokuma's like, actually! And like possesses her.
Right.
Once you're dead, that's that.
There's a little death screen where you can see everyone.
Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew. I understand, really I do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
He's not necessarily wrong, but again, he like deflects. He's like, Sayaka wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, clearly she would have.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
I don't know if you remember, but she made that plan within a day. Like, after watching the video, she was like, alright, I'm gonna get out there and kill.
Yeah.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes,
Well then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you
You
understand?
had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Take him away.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? Are you stupid? Do you know what being dead means?
But also, it's true. And I don't blame her, but like, Sayaka could come out of the room at some point to be like, I'm trying to remember, did she get stabbed? No, she got stabbed after he opened the bathroom door. Yeah, so she could have come out and just been like, sort of banging on someone's door, like at least lock the room.
Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either.
Of course you don't.
Because I love him. Because the one to blame is him! Yeah, but you can't kill him! Swah?
Swah?
If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. We've established this man has spears.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken your sense of justice? Hey! Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world.
Kind of right.
Some yes, some no.
Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey! No more begging! No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it!
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
He'll always say special punishment and then but he won't voice that part.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
And cutscene.
Cute. You didn't need that little thing, but okay.
Isn't it so much more fun though?
Okay, yes, I do remember seeing this. Thanks, Tumblr.
Yeah, just the like neck yanking alone. The 1,000 blows.
You know, my brother used to do this to me when we were little.
What does that mean?
He would make me stand in a soccer bowl while he kicked soccer balls at me.
Oh, okay, so he didn't shoot baseballs at you.
No, but as you know, my brother like won a scholarship for soccer and was a striker.
It's like, even I don't believe it.
Well.
Oh my god, I think they might actually be facing towards the camera in that shot.
What do you mean?
It looked like on Kyoko, who wasn't completely silhouetted, it almost looked like she was facing towards the camera.
Oh.
So that might have just been a trick. Like, they didn't even flip the, like, sprites or, like, try to make him blackened or anything. We just put them there.
What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Let's kill someone else!
Yeah.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you! Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. I'll have you know my society is very out there.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of hair.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Okay.
Hey! It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's that possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Ooh, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh?
Mondo grabs him again. He gets killed this time.
But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What are you trying to say?
Hey, I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there.
Possibly.
Just like before.
Chills! Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for after all.
Hey.
Hope that had too much deeper meaning.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Me. Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say.
So I'm guessing it's also kind of like a Hunger Games thing where everyone's like watching, or like there's some people watching. So obviously Monokuma had to pay for this somehow.
I need to save some of the fun for later.
For anything.
I'm a bear! I don't know what money
Who
is!
could pay for everything?
A rich boy! Just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move.
That's almost chapter 1.
Actually, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Who's next? Wait, no. Who wins? Who's next? You decide!
Log grunting, while whimpering.
No one even tried to speak. Wait, the video you shared me last night.
Oh, he's like...
Their faces were stone. Their voices
dead. How would you feel if it
dead.
went through everyone's, like, grunt noise?
Oh my gosh. It's happened before. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my...
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. No, this is exactly how Sayaka killed Leon.
Yeah.
Or Leon killed Sayaka. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out, since you're a numbskull and all.
Yeah.
Listen, I told you
You're
before the
kinda
class
stupid,
trial
Makoto.
started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you?
You're kind of mean about that.
The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change.
But you'll try to deny.
But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. She lay dying. She was thinking of you. Why would you say that? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I suppose there's no way. Well, I guess she could have tried to write his name.
It's true.
Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? I suppose, but I don't.
Also, good thing Leon has 4 letters to his name.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having to write, like, any other person's name?
What?
So...
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Possibly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was. Okay.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Lee. Forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths?
Sayaka knew this. She was an Esper, you know. I'm
gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? It's true, Makoto. This is how grief works. Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road.
Also,
Kyoko, the hard road is to attempt to forget them.
Also, again, Kyoko, why does it have to be Makoto? You also can...
Yeah. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Kinda obvious. Oh well. Psychic.
What?
What? Kidding. I have pretty good intuition. No? You don't!
Chapter 1 to survive.
I'll go ahead and tell you now. We never know if Sayaka is actually psychic. She just says that. And we never can prove it or refute it.
We got a despair bag!
Yay!
Woo! Save!
Chapter 1.
Woo! Okay. I say that's it for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good.
We did it!
Did your first trial. Oh yeah, you want to see the body?
It's still in the bathroom? Okay. Okay. Why'd you trick me like that?
It's gone.
Yeah. It's just like he said. For the class trial before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told me.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Tell that to people that work in mortuaries.
Yeah. You need to have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. Or that's exactly why he did it.
Just
a
to
bad
fuck
joke.
with me.
A sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others.
Alright.
There you go.
We can stop it there.
Let's stop. I'm glad we got done with it.
Yeah. Yeah. The other ones are probably gonna be
Much longer.
Much longer.
See, the thing is, we plan on, like, streaming earlier in the day, but then we just let the day get away from us.
Things happen. You make plans to do things, and then
You
those
eat too much
plans,
food, you get into a food coma, you realize the time.
those plans extend too long, and then, you know. But thank you for once again joining me.
Thank you
for doing some Danganronpa.
Even though I'm bad at rhythm games, because I don't know what a rhythm or a beat is.
But yeah, next time we get to continue chapter 2, where I'm sure everything will go perfectly fine and no one will kill anymore.
Yay!
Yay!
And we'll probably, don't know what that was, probably talk about it. Damn. We'll probably talk about it next week, but the weekend before Halloween Day, most likely will not stream because we're going to be doing some cool Halloween stuff by ourselves, right?
It's true.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably talk about it
But
again next week.
Next week we will do some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully stream earlier.
Hopefully, if we don't make any plans beforehand, we can just do it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you to everybody that joined us. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And I will see you later.
Bye!